Precentor Marshall edition of the Universe book. And so I thought I would throw together a little bit of a video to give you the current status of the project. There's still a little ways to go. We're almost finished with it. And printing will start here just in the next week or two. But we are pretty close to what the final is going to be like. And so first out of the gate this is the giant box. And it's a pretty good heavy box. It's got this fantastic faux Carbonex cover on it. It's the same style of cover that we did in the past for our previous books, and so there will be a debossed foiled image on the cover that'll look fantastic. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear this, but one of my favorite parts that totally geeks me out, I've lifted the lid on this dang thing probably 50 times now because it makes me smile every time, but let's see if we can hear it.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
For those wondering, that is the startup sequence in MechWarrior 2. I'm smiling nice and big. I hope you can hear it in my voice, even though I've turned this thing over. There's going to be printing here on the inside. As I said, it's not quite final, but this is a near final. There'll be printing on the inside. This is a metallic print. It'll be a piece of art here on this. This is a blueprint on this really gorgeous satin finish. Blueprint on both sides. And now we get to the first of the two books that are in here. That's right, I said two. So let's talk about the first one. It's a big freaking book. Okay, the first one again. It'll have that debossed and foiled inside on the cover and the spine and the back. Okay. There are, if you'll notice, there's kind of some unusualness in here. First of all, there are some gate folds like this that will be gorgeous giant pieces of our mercenaries art that a whole slew of artists have, done a fantastic job on. And there goes the reactor again. Makes me laugh every time. So we'll close that for a sec so that just doesn't go endlessly off. But the other thing that you'll notice in here as we look at it, okay, this is something I'm just incredibly excited about when I had the idea, which is these acetate pages. Okay, and what we're doing here is we're actually taking a book out of, for those that are as old as I am, the old encyclopedias that had the body cutaways where you would, kind of peel the skin off and so on. We've actually asked Eldon, who has put together just the most brilliant series of cutaways, and so on those acetate pages it will be just the image, but then you can literally rotate through and peel away the parts of the mech. Now, as good as these look, hopefully they look fantastic because they do look good. This is just my crappy printer at home, and so hopefully you can have an idea of how incredible these are going to look once they are on the final and are printed on those acetate pages. Eldon has put together cutaways for 6 different units, and it is the largest, most comprehensive, most detailed look that has ever been provided into a whole pile of units. Wait until you see the dropship. You will just be stunned. So there's, like I said, split between the book. There's each of those sections. There's 4 different gate folds. This is a truly massive tome of Battletech awesome. And now we get to talk about the other book. Okay, we get to hear it again.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Every time. But there's a second book that we haven't been talking about at all in here. Okay, and that is this little guy. This is going to be called the Battletech Remembrance. And what Ray and I did was, over almost most of a year, we contacted over 50 artists and authors and developers and presidents and owners and creative directors, basically every person that we could track down that has worked on and to help create the Battletech universe, and ask them to write up a what does Battletech mean to them. And this goes all the way back to the very beginning with Jordan Wiseman, of course, and Ross Babcock, Les Dorshed, and Dana Knutson, and the list just goes on and on and on. We have over 50 entries in this, and some of them are a short paragraph, and some of them are most of a page as they share these magnificent stories of what Battletech has meant to them. And you will find, here's just, again, pardon the just printer off of my crappy printer, but this is just a 2-spread that we have here to kind of show you what it is that we're going to be providing. This is Les Dorshed and Sam Lewis. I'm telling you, I got so emotional reading some of these, as well as writing my own. I think anyone that has had any amount of time falling in love with the Battletech universe and has had the experiences of what it means, this little book is going to be an absolute treasure. So there, I hope you get a really good sense of just the incredible thing that we're trying to create here. Hopefully something that we'll be incredibly proud of. Hopefully something that you will also be incredibly proud of and will want to grab and immediately show off to your friends. And of course, open this lid over and over and over again.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Thank you for helping us bring this amazing product to life, this amazing Kickstarter for raising Battletech to heights it's never had before. And we will keep going on our side and rolling dice and having a fantastic time with all of you. Thank you.